Live. Can you hear me? Is it audible? If yes, please hit the thumbs up. Thumbs up. Don't put thumbs up in the comments. Hit the like button. Thumbs up in the chat will be banned. Only the like button is allowed, not writing thumbs up. So many people are still writing. Okay, no problem. All right. So, ladies and gentlemen, today we are here. What's the date? Dates are very important in astrology. So, today is 18th of June 2025. We are in live exotic astrology session today. 26 people are here. I hope more people come. So, welcome everybody. Today's topic is the current situation which is going on in the global world and what can you expect, because a lot of things a lot of things have happened today. Like, today there has been a lot of intense things which have gone. For example, from last 3 4 days we have seen there has been a very critical situation in the Israel Iran conflict, of course. And of course, today morning, as we saw that the foreign secretary Misriji, he had given a he gave a video statement today where he said that the Indian government had Prime Minister Modi has categorically told Donald Trump, I don't know if it was today or yesterday, either ways, that this ceasefire which was done because of the request of Pakistan and not because of the United States of America. Okay, so therefore, this is exactly what I told you on the date, which is the date that I said this. Well, I told this on 11th of May because there was a lot of panic. There's a lot of panic in India that Modi has surrendered. India has surrendered. India is gone. This is gone. That is gone. Okay, so this was all going on. I don't know why this was there, but it was there. Okay, so many people felt that this is because, and many people commented that I said that the prime minister's period is bad from 13th April onwards till 24th of June, which is another a week almost. So many people felt that because I said, many people in the sense, not the outside people, but people within my community, the Exotic Astrology channel, they felt that because the period was bad, so it was so bad that India surrendered. Many of you asked me queries regarding this. Many of you, yeah, approached me regarding this. Okay, but I categorically stated on 7th of April that this period is bad nonetheless. This is not going to have any long term ramification. No long term no long term challenges will be there because of this period. Okay, which means whatever happens during this period will remain in this period. Now, of course, that does not mean that we can just reverse or undo what happened. Like, what happened in Palgam, we saw what happened with Air India, we saw what happened with in Bengaluru, we saw what happened in Pune, we saw what happened. I mean, the incidences are just there. I don't have to keep putting. You have seen what has happened. In Murshidabad, West Bengal, so many disasters have happened in India after 13th of April. You just go and open the headlines after 13th of April this year. It is only bad. Hardly, I think there was only one or two good news which came out. One was this Kukesh, he won this championship, chess championship. I don't know if it was a world championship or what, but it was a big news. And then apart from this, there was some oil discovery, I guess, but that is also that's also yet to be confirmed. They've declared that they've found, but it's not like 100% confirmed. I mean, the quantity is not yet confirmed. So I'm sure after 24 there will be some good news. Okay, but the period has been very difficult. But I said categorically, it is not that this period will have such bad defamation that it will be remembered for centuries. Okay, not like that. No indication of a period like that happened in Pakistan in 1971, where 93,000 soldiers surrendered. Okay, no such indication is there in the prime minister's horoscope, nor in the defense minister's horoscope, nor in the home minister's horoscope. So if it is not there, then it cannot happen. So this is all nonsense. Now, of course, US was there. Of course, US is the world superpower. So it was involved in the mediation and all this. But today or yesterday, as the foreign secretary said, the prime minister of India categorically stated that there is no chance of mediation, first of all. And even if there is mediation, there will be no third party mediation, which means both of them will do it together. And because Pakistan requested, that is why this operation was temporarily halted. Operation Sindoor, as they said, this is still a ongoing operation. Nobody has declared this operation is over. Okay, now of course this is halted nonetheless. But this is what I also said on 11th, because if there is indication of surrender, it is very clearly visible. It has to be there in the prime minister's chart, and it also has to be there in the defense minister and the home minister's chart. And there also has to be some problems in the chart of the president of India. But there's no such indication that there is surrender. So this is all nonsense, and this has been peddled more than 14 times by the US president. Nobody knows why he's saying all this, but the fact is, using astrology, I can tell you, as an Indian or as a citizen of India, or as an astrologer or student of astrology, whatever you like to call me as, there was no surrender. This is something which I have spoken categorically. I spoke then, and I'm speaking now again. Then the question is, what will be the next steps? Okay, so that's what we are going to discuss today. All right, so let's welcome everybody. Priyanka Thakur ji saying hello. Hello, Priyanka ji. Nice to see you. GJ saying, do you think Iran Israel war will increase? Well, I have already given this prediction that till 12th of July, the situation for Iran is very bad. It may get worse. Okay. And I also said that till 12th of July, if the war continues, then Israel will have the upper edge. Now there can be any number, anything can happen. There could be escalation, or there could be deaths, this, that. Some people are saying there could be regime change. I'm not saying uh, the Shah could be installed, but whatever it is, I can tell you, till 12 July, Israel will have the upper edge. Now, how that will manifest, either it may manifest militarily, diplomatically, or whatever it is, that's something which is not possible for me to say, because for that I will have to analyze the charts of all the people who are involved. Like, for example, the Shah who is there, that his chart has to be analyzed, and I do not have the birth details. Who may become, the new whatever, president or prime minister or new leader of the country, or if there is somebody else within Iran. So it will depend on all these situations. But I can tell you, Israel will have the upper edge, and this is guaranteed 1000% till 12th of July. If the war escalates, which could be a very strong possibility, because now till 12th July, Benjamin Netanyahu's chart indicates that he will really want to gather territory, and he will really want to, like, go and get it. Okay. So this is very likely, okay, that Israel goes ahead and wins. Okay, Robert Wells ji, thank you. Suman Adak, namaste, pranam, Hare Krishna, you're audible, thank you. Where are the thumbs ups? There are only 18 thumbs up. I don't like this. Robert Wells, we hear you. Thank you, Priyanka ji. Yes. GJ is asking, do you think the USA will get involved? I think the US president has signaled it from the tweets of yesterday. You can see, and today also he has said, like complete surrender. So either he's expecting Iran to surrender completely, or Iran has also threatened. So, well, who knows? America might get involved. Now, I have not analyzed Donald Trump's chart, so I will not get into that territory because it will be like a half-hearted analysis. What will happen? But at the end, I can tell you the end result is Israel will have the upper edge till 12th of July. And if it drags beyond 12th July till, I think I gave a date also. Let me tell which date it was. From 12th of July till 22nd of September this year, Israel will still do exceptionally well, but with challenges and problems. Okay, but till 12th July, there's no doubt. All right, Sumanto Chatterjee, yes sir. All right, thumbs up, thumbs up. Devika Sharma ji, thank you. Gaurav ji, thank you. Pooja Sharma, okay. Mukesh Ranjan, Radhe Radhe, Priyanka Thakur. Okay. Rajesh Dharji is saying, update yourself first. Trump said again today he stopped war between India and Pakistan. Well, it's very unfortunate that there are people like you who do not believe what the leadership of our country says. You believe what foreigners say. So I don't know. Trump has been saying this 14 times. Today, I think, is the 15th. But I believe what my government says, what my country says. Why do you believe what a foreigner says more than your country? Now, you can believe that. It's up to you. I'm not saying, I'm not putting a restriction on you that you should believe what I believe. I'm not saying that. But if you tell me that I should believe what was said by Donald Trump, well, then I don't believe it. Not just because I'm an Indian and I'm biased towards my country. No, that's not the reason. Because there is no such indication in the horoscopes of the Indian Prime Minister, the Home Minister, and the Defense Minister. So I have no excuse to believe on it. So I don't believe it. All right. Prediction about USA will get involved in it war. Well, I have not analyzed Donald Trump's chart, but from his tweets, it seems very likely. But again, as I said, Israel will have the upper edge. Okay, so that is something which I can say. Is nuclear war possible when? Well, again, if the US gets involved and if Pakistan and other elements also come, then there is a possibility. But I will not make a statement on this at the moment, apart from the one which I have made already. So maybe I will do some more analysis, and if I can, I will give you an answer. Okay, so at this moment, I cannot answer. I have not done this analysis. But again, you have to remember, Israel, in my opinion, has nuclear weapons, and Iran, they say they don't have, but you never know. And US, you know what US has, right? All right. Rajesh ji is writing. What is he writing? You are making a fool of yourself. Either be an astrologer or political commentator. Well, it's for you to decide what level you have to put on me. I am there in YouTube from last 8 years, so I'm used to these labels. It does not affect me. So Rajesh ji, whatever label you want to put on me, you are free to choose that. I I will leave it up to you. It's your free will. You decide. Okay. Next, will Israel Iran wear flag? Yes, it can certainly. Priyanka ji is saying so many incidences related to fire this year. Yes, yes, yes. Fire, yes, yes, correct. All right. What is this next? Priyanka ji is asking, India has launched Operation Sindhu to evacuate Indian students from rescue standard via Armenia 110. Okay, okay. So war will escalate. Yes, this is very highly probable. Uh, but yeah, you have to understand. Apart from this is great news that India is doing it. But at the end, you have to understand the period till 24th of June is terrible for India. And unfortunately, tomorrow, so what is tomorrow's date? Tomorrow 19th June is also a very bad day for India. So my fingers are crossed. I don't know what happens, but I've advised, recommended everybody to not travel anywhere till 24th. So I would categorically state tomorrow, 19th June, is not a good day. Please try not to travel if absolutely not. If unless it is absolutely required. Okay, so please avoid traveling, and especially flight and all this you should avoid. Okay, we don't know what happens. You can say I'm doing fear mongering, but I will pass on the information. Even if one person is saved from this information, I will consider myself successful. Okay. Anil Mohanji is giving thumbs up. Thank you. Do you see international travel? Eddie Rond is asking, hello, do you see international travel for Indians? Does this war continue entire year? International travel for Indians. What, like, do you see international travel? I think you missed something. Please rewrite the question. That would be my request. Does this war will continue entire year? Well, I can't say if it continues entire year, but till 12 July for sure, Israel has the upper edge and it will be victorious. Okay. Pramit, the dash has retracted the message. Priyanka Thakur is writing, if you ever analyze Trump's chart, please even look into what he's aiming towards. When, what is that? When on the front he talks about de-escalation and peace, and behind the curtains supplies arms to other countries. Well, that's what the United States have been doing always. So I would not put much emphasis on the president, I mean, or Trump personally, but that's how America has behaved always. Like uh, create trouble somewhere, do regime change somewhere. Yeah, so military industrial complex. So this has always been there. Okay. All right. So next is what will happen. Okay, so that's very important. So now till 24th of June, the periods are very bad, and I have categorically warned not to travel. And especially tomorrow is a very difficult day, so please avoid traveling. Okay, but after 24th, so from 25th, or you could say from 24th, you will see that things will become positive gradually, and especially for Indian Prime Minister Modi, things will be much more positive. Okay, so if I look into his chart from 25th 24th June till 2nd of July, this period is phenomenal. It's very good, and you can expect something big might happen or some big news might come. Okay, then 2nd July to 18th of July also is phenomenal. This is even better. So even better news might come. So basically from 24th to 18th of July is a phenomenal period. Okay, for him. And within these 20 days, is it 20? Yeah. Yeah, more than 20 actually. 23, 24 days, 24 days. This is a phenomenal period. So you can expect, there could be good things in terms of real estate, or I don't know, it could be anything. Like when prime minister has a good period, it's very difficult to say what it is. But there will be some good news for him at least, or for the people in general, or for the government of India. So there will be good news. This is something you will be able to see. Okay. And then from 18th of July to 11th of August, this is another good period. You can also expect good things will happen, but it is not as great as the period till 18th of July. But in general, from 24th of June to 11th of August is very good for him. Then from 11th of August to 12th of September is again a problematic period. It is similar to this period, so that period will again also be difficult. Okay, so yeah, nonetheless, I'll make more videos on it later. But essentially, from 24th June, you will see there will be good news coming for India. Okay, And when I say good news, it is not, like some, what do you say, some random person winning something. Not like that, but good in the sense, like, which is good for the entire country, or which mobilizes the entire country. That is what I feel. Okay. All right, Shraddha Hazarika, hello sir from Delhi, how are you? I'm good, Shraddha, how are you doing? Then Ediron is saying, loved your Srimad Bhagavat concept on ascendants. Thank you. Watched your videos from 2018. Thank you so much. All right. Ven is asking, dear Babaji, please look at this. What is it? Where you have given some article. I don't know where is the link. It does not appear here. Now, David 8 is asking, sir, do you think that it might be a demon or spirit from down planet who entered Indian region because so much incidents and disasters for no reason? Well, it is not for no reason. Well, this is unfortunate. Like on 7th April, as I already predicted, that June is going to be a very bad period, because 13 April to 24th June is bad for the Prime Minister, but from 28th May onwards, it is also bad for the Home Minister. So after 28th May, you are seeing 26th May, actually, sorry, not 28th. So after 26th May, you are seeing this bad news coming from internal regions, like, like flight is gone, this is gone, that is gone, so trouble from all sides. Okay. And this is unfortunately continuing till September, October. So you have to make sure you are vigilant and alert. But what will happen is, from 24th, for the Prime Minister, the bad period will be over. So I don't think there will be any major disaster, like Pahalgam, or something like, big, something huge, something which shocks the entire country. A disaster of that level may not happen, in my opinion. But again, it's the material world, so we are sitting with horoscopes, and you never know what happens, right? But this is what my analysis tells me. And if the analysis about the bad period is has turned out to be unfortunately correct, so I am hopeful that the analysis about the good period will also be correct. I can always only be optimistic. All right. All right, so that was all from my side. If you have any questions, queries, or comments, I would love to take it, unless it's too late in India. So David 8, I don't think, now, who knows, something happens, but I don't have access to spirits and demons, so I cannot answer it. But I can categorically say, when the leader's chart has problems, then the citizens also face problems. Okay. Even this is what is said in the scriptures also, like, if the citizens commit crimes or sin, then the king also has to take part of that. And if the king commits wrong, then the citizens also have to take part. Or when king has problems, so then the citizens also have to take part. But do not give this a political twist, or I am insulting the prime minister, or I'm not doing that. What I am saying is, when in the horoscope there is problem, it will work for everybody. So instead of him, if there was any other person as the prime minister, when that person's bad period comes, it will it will also affect the citizen. So it has nothing to do with him, or it has nothing to do with his party, or him as a person. Okay, everybody has bad periods. So if you try to twist this politically, it does not solve the purpose. Many people have tried to do it, but that's okay. I mean, people have been putting labels always. So uh, I'm used to it, fortunately or unfortunately. Otherwise, you can't be in YouTube or Instagram. All right. Uh, Ben is saying, you are a great fan of Lord Narasimha. Thank you so much. You may want to look at this article and also calculate futures. Which article, Mr. Ven? I don't know. I don't know where is the link. I don't see any link. Please tell me if anybody else is seeing any link. All right, Pooja Sharma ji. Sorry, I missed it. Joanna Lee is saying Trump always likes to take credit. Lol, but think HR think He means well. Well, yes, I saw before I went live. He again said, "No, I have mediated." So I don't know what's the truth, but if I analyze the leaders, these three: Home Minister, Defense Minister, Prime Minister of India, there is absolutely zero indication of surrender. So, and this is what the Indian Prime Minister said today. So I will leave it there. Now, what Trump has said, why he has said that, I don't know. That only he knows, and the Paramatma in his heart. I'm also not saying that he's lying, but I can tell you as an astrologer, in my limited analysis, there is no indication of surrender. And forget astrology, forget me or you or anybody being Indian, American, Pakistani, forget it. During Operation Sindoor, who was having the upper edge? Who was going on destroying? Well, everybody knows it, right? So if India was having the upper edge, why would India surrender? I mean, now I'm also not saying that Pakistan was completely destroyed and it was like very evident that India would have always won. I'm not saying all this. I'm saying both the countries were engaged in this conflict and it was very serious. But if I compare relatively, India was destroying all the air bases of Pakistan. I think around 11 or 12, 10 or 11. I think 11, if you can correct me if I'm wrong. 11 air bases have been destroyed, including the most famous or rather infamous Noor Khan Air Base, which supposedly had American flights, American, what is that? American equipment, or like jets or nuclear weapons also, which was supposed to be used against Iran and all this. So I'm not getting into all this, but in my opinion, after seeing the charts of these three leaders, Prime Minister, Home Minister, and Defense Minister also, there is zero indication of surrender. So this is what I can tell you as an astrologer, and this is what also the Prime Minister said today, which we came to know from the Home Secretary Misri ji. But why Trump is saying what he's saying, we don't know. Okay, so I'll leave it there. Let him take credit if he wants. All right. Pooja Sharma ji saying, sir, please comment on Congress future and future of BJP in coming days. So, for BJP, the period is very good. Uh, after 24th, as I said, I will reiterate, for BJP from 24th of June till 11th of August is very good, exceptionally good. Okay, so that means during this period you can expect BJP will have major victories. And regarding Congress, tomorrow is Rahul Gandhiji's birthday, I guess. Yes, 19 June is his birthday, and he's undergoing a change of period for the next years. So I will make a video on him. Last year I made a video where I said, he will be embroiled in a lot of court cases, and there is a possibility for his arrest happening before 19th of June. Yeah, but I said, that court cases is confirmed. Arrest is like, likely may happen, may not happen. So the arrest did not happen. But yeah, he had a very difficult year. He lost almost all the elections, I guess. Only thing is, his party is in coalition with the National Conference in Jammu and Kashmir, I guess. And I don't know about Jharkhand, like how many seats Congress got, but they lost very badly in Delhi, Maharashtra, and Haryana also. Haryana, they did not lose badly, but they lost at the end. Okay, and he has been embroiled in a lot of court cases because of this, what he said against Veer Savarkar. And there's some National Herald issue, then some issue with this passport also, dual citizenship and all this. So court cases, all these things have panned out, of course, but nothing major has happened, which was a bit surprising for me. But nonetheless, the court cases things happen. All right, and this 1 year, I see there could be some further problems, defamation and all this could happen. So from tomorrow till 19th of June 2026, okay, not the best year, and his party might also face problems in these upcoming elections, I guess. There are elections in West Bengal, and I don't know if it is in Assam also. Assam 2026. I think so because 2021 I remember voting in Guwahati. Yes, yes, 2026 next year election is there in Assam also. So of course I will not get into the state elections now, but overall, uh, if I compare the next 12 months, June this year to June next year, Prime Minister Modi's chart is relatively better, or rather much better. Bihar and West Bengal, correct, correct. So, if I compare both the charts, Modi's chart is much better. So, I think BJP will have a better edge compared to the Congress, BJP or NDA compared to the Indie bloc. Okay, this is what I think. But again, this is not a prediction of state elections. That video I might make depending on which state election is there, and I think UP state election is also there, 2027. And many of you have requested me to make a video or a prediction on Yogi Adityanath ji also. So yes, I will be making the video. And on 9th March, I also predicted about Dr. Shashi Tharoor. Dr. Tharoor. I said he will be in the news for the right or for the wrong reasons. Either ways, his career will shoot up exponentially after his birthday, which is 9th of March. And we have seen what has happened. He has he became the leader of this team, which was sent by government of India to different countries to explain the world about Operation Sindoor and about terror financing of Pakistan. So he did exceptionally good there, and I also said he will get severe criticism from the party. So these are the two predictions, like uh, extreme rise in profession and severe criticism from the Congress. So this has already happened after 9th of March. Now, if this continues, a natural consequence of that is he may leave the Congress party himself, or he may be fired, or he may leave and join the BJP, or he may leave and start his own party. So these are four possibilities. And considering the kind of statements he has made in support of the Indian Prime Minister. I think yesterday also he made some statement, praising that the Prime Minister does not speak in English, or rather praising that he speaks in Hindi when he goes abroad. And recently he said, like I was the one wiping egg on my face. So all these statements. So it is very likely that he might join the BJP if this continues. But again, that the prediction is clear. Prediction is extreme rise and extreme criticism from the Congress. That has already happened. Now, if that keeps going on, what happens? Well, time will tell. Okay. All right. Shraddha Hazarika, thanks for all the advice. Really helpful. My pleasure, Shraddha. Good to know that I could benefit somebody. The lone koala, what is lone koala? Will there be round two of Operation Sidhu? Well, I cannot tell you if there will be a round two, but I can tell you, I've already told in Instagram. If there is any misadventure by Pakistan after 24th June 2025, it will be split into 40,000 pieces. I don't know how many, but so I hope the terror state of Pakistan does not dare any misadventure this time. Otherwise, it will cease to exist. I am saying this live. Okay, you can hold me accountable later on. All right. So, and this is not fear mongering. This is not war mongering. It's just reality. God forbid if you do something. See, imagine if the prime minister's period was bad, then this was the response that you got. US had to intervene because of this, Noor Khan airbase or whatever. I don't know why they intervened. Nonetheless, some say US needs Pakistan badly for Iran and all this. I leave all those speculation for the political commentators. I will not get into that. That's not my job. But imagine if this was the damage that was that you had been impacted with when the periods were bad. if the period is good, what will happen? Okay, so you will cease to exist as a country, as a state, or as a civilization. Now that does not necessarily mean nuclear war, but it could mean, everything is destroyed. Everything means army and everything, and you are forced to surrender, and you don't exist as a country anymore. You are gone, basically. Okay, even if the people are living or there are some deaths, but you as a country may not live anymore. So this might happen. So this is my prediction. Sumanto ji, sorry, Soham Das ji saying, how will India be affected by Iran war? Well, as I said, till 24th June, if things become intense, there could be some problems. But after 24th, no possibility of India getting impacted. At least for the next 2.5 months, no possibility of any negative impact on India. Sumanto Chatterjee ji is writing, Sir, your national level prediction is very helpful and it is very courageous task to speak them in this platform. I never seen this before. Anyone was predicted post incident analysis. Well, yes, that's what they call post mortem analysis. This event has happened. Oh, it happened because of this planetary placement. Rahu was here, Mars was here, what was that, Saturn was aspecting, like Mars was transiting here, it was in debility, exaltation, affliction. It was this panchang, what is that, oh, it was a bad day, it was numerology 4, it was oh, what is that, oh, it was a bad nakshatra, I know, it's Ardra nakshatra, there is turmoil, and then there is what is that, is Mula nakshatra caused this, so yeah, so that's like postmortem analysis, which is not very helpful. So what what should be ideally the case is, you predict good or bad things before, and then once the event happens, you you do the postmortem analysis, why you think this happened. But if you do it later, then it's of not much use, because then what's the use of astrologers? I mean, they're just sitting and what is that, they're just saying, oh, this happened because of that. So if you can do postmortem, then I think you can also do what is that, pre-mortem. Like, predict it before. I don't know if there's a word called pre-mortem, I don't know, I just made it. But nonetheless, as an astrologer, your credibility will only come if you predict events before. Okay, and now, of course, many people told me also that, where were you when this Air India crash happened, this happened, that happened, you did not specifically predict that this will happen. Well, yes, I understand, I could not do it, unfortunately, but at least in my opinion, I gave warnings to people not to travel, and I'm very happy that by God's grace, the video which I uploaded yesterday, today, it got around, by today, now I think it has around 1.6 million views. So 16 lakh people have seen that video. And I'm sure, out of 16 lakh, if even one person has cancelled their trips till 24th of June, then also I'll consider I have acquired great merits. Okay, now, of course, I cannot change anybody's death, but as a human, as an astrologer, that is something which I can try. Okay, everybody tries, the police are trying their best, the government is trying their best, the opposition is trying their best. Everyone is trying their best in some direction. Okay, so what is the use of me as an astrologer or any other astrologer? If you cannot save at least one life, like in my case, I can say categorically that many people have messaged me. In fact, today I was consulting a lady, today, before this live session. She said that by seeing my videos, she forwarded it to her near and dear circles, and they have cancelled their travel plans. And one person categorically messaged me that his father was about to go to London, and for some program, and the relatives of the organizers of that program from London, they went, and the flat and the rest is history. In that same flight, you know, 12th June, the same Air India flight. Imagine if, and the person said, because I saw your videos, so I told my father, no traveling, please, till 24th. This astrologer has warned, and please don't do it now. I'm very happy to tell all this, not because I'm claiming credit or I'm showing how great I am on all this. In fact, I'm very unhappy that I don't have that level of knowledge to predict with that much specific information that today this will happen, tomorrow it will be a problem there. I'm trying, I'm doing my research. Maybe tomorrow, after 1 year, 5 years, 10 years, or maybe in another 100 lifetimes, I will come to that standard where I can say, yes, tomorrow there will be a crash in this flight, so please do not take that flight, or whatever it is. I can try my best, but at least I can tell you as of today, as of 2025, I can tell you when the periods are good or when they are bad, so when you should avoid traveling. Okay, so first you predict, and then you explain why that happened, and how you should stop, how you should predict such events later, so that will help everybody. But the prediction should be given first, otherwise there's no use of astrology or astrologers. It's like just another nuisance. Okay. All right. uh, what to expect in eastern part of India, especially West Bengal? I will have to analyze Mamta Banerjee's chart. Without that, I cannot answer this question. But yeah, let's see. But BJP's chart is good. Congress does not have a good year, so I don't think Congress will do very good. Mamta Banerjee, depends on her chart how TMC will do, but BJP will give a very strong fight. So let's see what happens. I might make West Bengal video later if I find birth details, but I can tell you there will be a very, very, very tough fight. Even if BJP does not win, it will give an exceptionally tough fight. So either they will increase their vote share, or number of seats will be at par. Okay, but I'm not making any categorical prediction as of now. This is just my analysis without seeing Mamta Banerjee's chart. Okay. Sriji is asking, Hare Krishna. Thank you. Could you please tell UC houses? Well, I have the Bhavchalit video, Bhavchalit chart video. Please see that. That will tell you, Sriji. Okay. When you asking, please search if you don't get the link. Simhachalam Temple Disaster Vishakhapatnam. Okay, I will copy this. Let me copy and paste this so that I don't miss this. Thank you for letting me know. I will check what this means. Thank you. Okay, you have retracted your message. I've seen your message now. Thank you. Toxic server is asking, what about Punjab with Khalistan agenda? Well, I saw that there was some action from the Khalistanis in Canada. There was some, kill Modi chants they were doing. And this is also which I predicted, like, there might be some danger to Prime Minister Modi's life before 24th. So yeah, that's what, they did something, but there was nothing major, like, there was like no confrontation or nothing of that sort. So but what will happen to them? Well, it's difficult to say, because we don't know who is the leader of uh, that group, or like, maybe there are many groups who are, like, collectively leading this Khalistani movement in Canada. Like, even they are there in Germany and UK, America, and all this. So it's a bit difficult to say when it's fully scattered. You know? But let's see if we see there is some centralization, and if they can elect some leader, and if we get the birth details of the leader, we can predict something. All right, let's see. But I don't see them becoming much active in India. I don't see that, because I mean, active in the sense they might be active, but I don't see that they will be able to do some massive destruction or something. I don't see that. All right. Rust Gamer is asking, what is the future of eastern states of our country? Economic conditions are bad and living conditions are also going on. Yeah, this is unfortunate. Northeast is now picking up, but the rate is very slow. They have been ignored always from the last 75 years. I hope this changes. Okay. But again, when you say, what will be the future, it's very difficult to say in general, because every state has a different, every state is ruled by a different leader, and the leader's chart uh, has to be analyzed. So, like for Assam, if I analyze Chief Minister Himanta Biswa Sarmaji's chart, then the next 3 4 years are fabulous. Okay, so that's how it that's how it is. Okay, so but then for Meghalaya it will depend what's the leader's chart. Okay, so we cannot give a generic thing, all. But yeah, if from the northeastern states, like 5 6 leaders, the same thing is coming, then we know there is some serious problem. But I haven't analyzed it as of now, because I don't see anything drastic happening there. Also, insurgency and all this is also under control, with the exception of Manipur. And Manipur is a very unfortunate incident which has happened in India. It's like a very black spot in India and in the government of India's I don't know. I mean, they failed with Manipur. Now it is reasonably under control, but I hope it did not get that bad. It should have not gone that bad. Okay, this is unfortunate, but what can be done? President rule is imposed there. People say it's very late, but what happened there was very shameful, and it should have not happened. This is a major black spot. All right. What is that? Where is it gone? Nandish, the way retracts message. Love your work, Babaji ji. Pranam. Thank you so much. Pooja Sharma. Thank you so much. Love your work. Rust Gamer. Okay, please make a video. Okay, I will consider it. Thank you. Cassandra is asking, my natal Jupiter is in 8th house in Ardha and currently transiting the 8th house. Is it completely negative? Well, first thing is, please don't see things in black and white. Okay, Cassandra G. Please analyze your overall chart, all the planets, the energies, where things are having. Then, generally the 8th house is not good. But for you, if there are associations with the 10th or 11th, it can be reasonably good. Okay, so it depends, what is going on, where is the dispositor, where is the nakshatra lord. So you have to analyze all this. It would be very nice if astrology was so simple. Okay, but fortunately or unfortunately, astrology is very complex. Okay, so it doesn't work like that. Okay, Nandish Daveji is saying, love your work, Pranam. Thank you so much for your comments. Jan Ji is saying, sir, you are making short videos on numerology. Please post other numbers as well. Oh, yeah, the comedy videos. I will do it. I will do it. Thank you. Bharat, uh, Bharat Talanki ji saying, you had told not to travel to border states. Does that mean states in the South India as well? Now, again, because the problem is in the Prime Minister's chart, so the the impact will glide down to almost every state of the country. It will not just be to BJP rule states, but in BJP rule states, the problems will be much higher. Okay, but again, as I said, it will happen everywhere. Okay, we saw what happened in Bangalore. So the lesser the travel, the better it is. If I'm being brutally like brutally specific, no travel, better it is. Okay, especially till 24th and tomorrow, please, no travels. Okay, the world will not collapse if you don't travel for one day. So humble request, no travels tomorrow. Tomorrow is a bad day for India, please. Okay, when he's saying thanks, brother, I noted that the news link sent to you are automatically deleted. But we both love Simachalam, the original Lord Narsimhadev is about. Yes, Jai Narsimhadev. All right, two more queries are there. Sir, tell me please what happens to a person if demigod curses him for a misdeed. Demigod curses him for a misdeed. Well, how do you know the demigod cursed? Okay, that's the thing. But yeah, there will be karmic consequences if it has actually happened. Okay, if literally it has happened, there will be consequences, because the words of the devas are very powerful. It's not, they're millions and billions and trillions of times more powerful than the humans. Okay, so it won't go in vain, of course. Bharatji is asking, is numerology correct according to Vedic astrology? Well, it does not matter, what is correct or not. I mean, it is very important, so use it. I mean, it's irrelevant, either like there is no harm in taking things from anywhere. Where whenever you see results, you get results, you use it. It does everything does not have to necessarily come from Vedic only. Like, there are tarot card readers who make fantastic predictions. There are many different sciences you can use, and depending on whichever you are comfortable, you use it. Either it's Vedic or not, it's not very important. It's good if it is Vedic and authentic, but sometimes it is not. Sham Sundar is saying, how about travel for work? Well, travel is travel, does not matter, work, family. But categorically, I said, if family vacations and all this, please cancel it. Okay. Rust Gamer is saying, sir, Pakistan destroyed Sarda Peeth. Is there any chance we'll be able to build it back like Ram Mandir? Well, someday maybe. David 8 is saying, when, sir, when are you taking initiation? If you bless me, maybe soon. All right. Thank you so much for your questions, queries, and comments. Remember, there was no surrender from India. There was no surrender from Indian Armed Forces. This is what I already said on 11th of May, and I reiterate it today also. And remember, tomorrow, not the best day. Avoid traveling, and especially till 24th, no travels, please. Humble request, please, no travels. All right. And prayers to all those who lost their lives and the family members who lost their near and dear ones. All right. May Sri Ram bless you. I'm very sure wherever they have gone, they have attained a higher destination. And yes, at the end, when we see these incidences, we remember the Bhagavad Gita, we remember Sri Krishna, where he says, material world is a place of misery, dukhalayam ashashvatam. So many times people keep asking me about remedies. I always tell the best remedy is to remember Krishna and go back to the spiritual world. To remember him by remembering him at the time of death. Antakale cha mameva smaran muktva kalevaram. Then there's no birth, there's no old age, no disease, no death. Janma mrityu jara vyadi dukkha doshanudarshan. This is not there. And then you are in the spiritual world. So then no more calamities. All right. And once you are there, you don't return back because Krishna says in the Gita, Yad Gatwana Nivartante Tad Dhama Paramam. One who reaches my abode does not return back. This is Sri Krishna's guarantee. All right. Thank you so much, everybody. Please exercise caution before 24th for traveling. Repeating this for the last time. Thank you so much. May God bless everyone. And please take care. Thank you so much. Good night. Shubh Ratri. Gute Nacht. Jai Siya Ram.